exactly like you say, the audio is so much more important in some respects than the visuals in terms of people's appreciation of it. Now, this is a bit of a leading question, to be honest, and a lot of these questions are, but is an expensive mic always going to be a better option for your voice? Emmett, what do you think?
Not necessarily, no. And I think everyone would agree with that. There's one aspect I wanted to touch on that sort of ties into that and sort of ties into the previous part. Yeah. And that is that for some people, not everyone, maybe not even a majority, but for some people, there's confidence in using what other people are using. There's confidence in knowing that you are using the same mic that some hero of yours or some pro that you admire is using. And if that gets you more into your performance, if that allows you to think less about the mic, blame the mic less, and just sort of forget that it's there, then I would say that's absolutely worth the investment. Right. For a lot of people, they're able to just simply focus on the performance and not worry about what microphone is there. And in that case, it doesn't necessarily come down to price, though. There are a lot of factors in there. I think if you put a U87 clone next to a U87, the U87 is going to beat it every time. So when all things are, when we're actually comparing apples to apples, price is usually going to win, but frequently it's not exactly apples to apples, and there may be certain things about one mic that make it more appealing than another mic on a certain voice. Yeah. The Sennheiser 416 is used all the time, and it's a third the price of a U87, and many times it's a better choice.
I know that when I did my last promo demo, I had a TLM 103 and my 416 both in the booth with me, and we chose the 416 over the TLM 103. Yeah. That's just how it shook out. And actually, since you mentioned comparison, Emmett, I think that, that's the thing that's so critical. I describe, choosing a microphone a lot like going to the eye doctor. You sit in the chair and you look across the room and you read the chart, right? And the eye doctor puts the lens up in front of you and says, okay, you're going for how do you read that most accurately and with the most clarity? And choosing a microphone should be kind of have the same goal. And ideally, if you can, kind of choose in the same way, because the eye doctor puts that lens in front of you, you read the chart, and then they flip the lens and say, okay, is this better or worse? And